wiggle, baby.
So YouTube, no, I didn't do a proper intro for today's video. I am sorry, but right after this, you're gonna see the video. But I just want to let you guys know I'm starting a new season, or like a new event. It's called Monstrosity Monday. I'm gonna be posting every Monday reaction to the scariest videos. Make sure you comment down to show me what the scariest video is. Comment me a scared video, or you can let me see what you can do. Email it to me. Also, you guys, I'm really hoping that you like I'm really hoping that you're gonna like this series, Monstrosity Monday. Here we go. I'm gonna let y'all get back to the video. So.
I have 3 sisters, Crystal, Kiara, and Melissa. I'm the youngest and only boy.
You already sound scared.
Growing up, we lived in a haunted house. In fact, the neighborhood was haunted.
Wow.
All the neighbors had experiences.
Why do y'all live there?
Apparently, it was all built over a military grave site, but I'm not sure how true that is. This was years ago.
First of all, your house built creepy.
And my sisters were around their early teens. Our cousin, Vincent, who we call Vincy, was staying over. He's the same age as my sisters. We used to play hide and seek with all the lights in the house turned off, apart from any room our parents were in. So this night was going great. The only source of light was a flashlight that the seeker had. Crystal was usually found quickly because she had, and still has, really long curly red hair, and it almost glowed bright orange in the light. Kiara has long straight blonde hair, so she was found quickly too. But Melissa and I have black hair, so we could blend in better. However, this night, Kiara was the seeker. She found us fairly quickly and only had Vincy to find. So she went to our parents' room and shined the light inside. Our parents had 2 white wardrobes that were attached on either side of a white dressing table, with a mirror on top of it. Kiara could see one of the wardrobe doors was slightly opened, and inside of it, in the darkness, she could see eyes staring out at her.
I see one eye.
She laughed and shouted, "Found you, Vincy!" But the eyes didn't move. They just stared at her. "I see you, Vincy," she laughed again. Suddenly, on the opposite side of the room, the curtains of the window flew open, and Vincy jumped from the window ledge laughing. Kiara looked at him in confusion.
The kids died.
But I thought. Suddenly the confusion turned to fear.
Yo, what
She looked back at the wardrobe.
What kind of parents let their kids be at home by themselves?
Wide and staring at Vincy, but then slowly looked back in her direction. Kiara screamed and quickly turned on the room light, and they could both now see that the wardrobe was empty. Nobody hiding, no pets, no boxes.
Pants.
Nothing.
Pets. What?
Hide and seek in the dark soon became a memory after that.
Boy. Creepy abandoned building. Oh, free Vaco.
This happened a few weeks ago. I live in California and have always been good friends with this kid named Ethan. We had all the same interests, so we got along great. But that's besides the point.
That's
There's
besides
this
the
old
point.
abandoned house a few blocks away that has been vacant for years. I have no idea why.
I saw like 2 dudes in there already.
The point is, it's abandoned. All the neighborhood kids are always telling rumors about the place. And to be honest with you, I never thought they could be true.
Look, y'all don't see that guy right there?
So one night, while
What did he just say?
staying at my house for the night,
Yo, language,
we
cuz.
decided to sneak out at like 1 a.m. to explore the place. We brought along our phones for flashlights and to record. So we rode our bikes down the block and found the house.
He brought that iPhone.
It was 2 stories
Took me
high
down the
and
block.
made of
I see 3 dudes.
broken
1,
windows and an
2 right
overgrown
there.
lawn.
Oh, that's
Basically,
two. Oh
all
no,
the
3
natural
right there.
traits
I
of
see
an
3 dudes
abandoned
already.
house.
I'm not finna go in there.
Ethan and I hid our bikes in a bush and went around the backside. Oddly enough, the back door was unlocked. One of the rumors is that local homeless people, drug addicts, and gang members
Did they
all
kill the
hang out
homeless
here.
man? So
the
that's
fact
it.
that someone seemed to have been here kind of freaked us out. Inside, it smelled like shit.
Bro, language.
It was so dark that if it weren't for our flashlights, we definitely wouldn't have been able to see anything. We walked through what appeared to be a kitchen, around through a living room, into a foyer. Just as we were about to go upstairs, there was a sudden, loud thump.
Doom, I knew
Ethan
it.
and I both jumped and stood frozen. Dude, I think someone's up there.
Then
I
we should
whispered
leave.
to Ethan. Yeah, no kidding.
Don't say
He
go up
said
there.
back. Let's check it out. Dude,
Bruh.
are you fucking crazy?
Dude, are you
I
crazy?
said,
Stop cursing.
but Ethan either didn't hear or it.
Creepy deep web horror
2
story.
years ago, while I was in high school, the deep web was becoming very popular. I
I'm
never
not
really
doing
got
that.
into it until my friend told me about it because he was into that weird stuff.
I wouldn't get into it
One day
anyways.
after school, I had nothing to do, so I went onto the browser Tor.
Why?
I didn't really see much, so I called my friend over so he could help me out.
Mario and
Once we got to
Luigi.
my house, we started searching more and more.
Why?
We saw a lot of drugs and illegal weapons, stuff like that.
Not a real number. Do
Then
not
he
call
clicked on
that.
a link that was in a chat room, and the link said, "Watch this." As we're sitting there, we're just staring at the screen that went from black to the outside of a building within a few seconds. And out of nowhere, a sticky note that said, "Want to see something cool?"
For sure.
So then I typed, "Yeah, sure." What was weird was the guy wouldn't type. He
How?
just showed sticky notes in the camera. And he also never spoke. All of a sudden, the camera started moving toward the building.
Ooh, creepy building.
As we're watching him move toward the building, we noticed that the building was in our neighborhood. Then he
Oh.
quit moving and put another sticky note that said LOL. That kind of freaked me out. And then a person entered the building, which was very dark.
Yo, that
The camera
scared
stopped
me.
at a padlocked door and then unlocked it and opened it.
Alright.
The camera moved toward the back of this dark room, and there was a dog bowl on the floor. Now at this point, the camera was only facing the dog bowl. A few moments later, whoever the person was that was holding the camera put something in the bowl.
Yeah, that looked like
just slop.
doo-doo.
Honestly, it looked like feces.
Yeah.
Then you hear another door open and a girl crying in the background, along with a chain dragging. This girl shows up in the camera crying with a chain around her neck.
Ooh,
And the guy
nah.
shoved her face in the bowl and puts a sticky note in front of the camera that said, "Cool, right?"
Nah,
Then the
chief.
screen goes black.
That's not cool.
We sat there for about
I'm
10
calling the
minutes in
cops.
disbelief.
10
The
minutes?
stream was still on.
Call the cops, cuz.
Then out of nowhere, the camera was back on. Then it was in the corner of my street. Then another sticky note that said 545 East 99th Street off of St. Clair.
Look that up.
That was my address. Then another sticky note that said, "Open the door."
You good, chief?
We sat there confused, and out of nowhere, a knock at the door. I grabbed my phone, jumped up, and we both ran to the back door. Then we heard a knock at that door right before I grabbed the handle.
Oh, no.
At that point, we had someone at the back door and someone at the front door knocking.
Oh, nah.
We were stuck. Critical thinking wasn't my strength at that point. We ran upstairs, called the cops, and locked ourselves in my room. The cops showed up, but no one was outside. Only items that the cops found were 100
Dang,
sticky notes, all
family.
with my address.
They must have had a lot of time on their hands.
I told the cops about the building with the girl, and they found it. The girl was 14 and had been missing for 5 weeks. We moved out
Yikes.
of that house within a week. But I would never visit the deep or the dark web
Did you
again.
throw the computer away? I would have thrown it away. Also, they help a mystery. Creepy man followed me home from the cemetery. I don't mess with cemeteries.
One day, when I was in the 6th grade, on a rainy day, I was walking home. On my walk, which was about a mile or so long, I had to walk through a cemetery. Not a stereotypical, shabby, haunted one, but one that had many people walking through and was usually full of maintenance employees. I remember walking by a group of them sitting on benches on a break. I thought
That guy looked creepy.
as he stood up and started walking at a fair distance.
Of course.
After a bit, I looked back at him and he looked down quickly. He was in the same baby blue uniform as the others and had a gray beard.
Imposter.
But I made out a name tag, Frank P. As
Frankie.
the other workers faded from sight, he was still behind me. I began to worry.
Frank!
A moment later, he called out, "It's wet, huh?" in a friendly voice. I chuckled politely and agreed. My worries increased a second later when I walked out and he was still behind me. I was close to my house now and it started to pour. My house in sight, I started jogging to get there. I glanced back and I saw the man, visibly angry, start running. As my house got closer, I began to sprint. I didn't look back as I slung the key out of my backpack and opened the door. I looked behind me. I saw the man in the middle of the street. I walked over to the phone and dialed 911. Before I called, I looked out the window. He was gone. I told my mom what happened when she got home. She didn't believe me.
What kind of
That
parent?
night, I couldn't sleep. There was lightning outside, and I could see occasional shadows from the flashes through my window in my living room. I lay watching the flashes when I saw a strange outline. I looked closer and saw an outline of a man.
No,
I
I'm
stood
good.
up and walked out of my room. I walked into the living room. It was completely dark outside. I stood in the doorway and waited. A car's headlight illuminated the pale, shallow face of Frank P. I ran
Frank
into my
P.
room and locked the door. Never saw him after that night. But whenever I see that baby blue uniform,
And he's still walking in the cemetery.
Night.
Where's your
I
mom
haunted
at, cuz?
image of the skeletal, unnatural face of Frank P.
Director. True bathroom horror story. Women's bathroom. Oh no. Oh no.
This is a true horrifying incident that happened to me when I was very young. The year was 2007.
They must
and I
got
was
some
an
good
8-year-old
memory.
girl studying at a primary school. The school was old, and it was built after the war and Japanese invasion in my country. I heard that there were Japanese army men and local people killed on the land brutally. And many teachers and students claimed that they had encountered paranormal activity. Although I've never seen anything paranormal at the school, this place still gave me a creepy vibe. My class was located on the second floor, just beside the girls' bathroom. The chilling part is, we could see an old cemetery park from there before entering the bathroom. One day, when I was studying in my class, I wanted to pee. So, I asked the teacher's permission
got no
and went
faces.
to the bathroom. I got into the first stall and locked the door. There was no light or anyone in there. It was just me. Everything was silent until suddenly, someone banged and kicked the door that was in front of me. I was in shock and froze for the first second.
Hold up, he was making a
I
beat.
don't know why, but I didn't scream for my life. I just quickly pushed against the door so the person wouldn't break in.
He messed it up.
After a few minutes, the banging stopped.
He got red pants
I waited
on.
for a few more minutes and opened the door. There was no one in there. I walked out, ready to go back to my classroom. Then, I saw a student with broad shoulders and chocolate skin standing opposite of my direction.
Chocolate skin.
He was looking at me with a smile on his face. I froze because he was one of my classmates, and he actually sat near me.
He's on that
Then,
chronic
After he
juice.
saw me go out of the bathroom, he followed me, and that was
Pervert.
him inside. I quickly returned to my classroom and didn't speak of anything about it to anyone. The
Why?
student went in and sat down quietly.
He hit that.
I cannot recall his name, but I still remember this incident even now. I will never forget this horrifying experience.
You made a
I
mistake
wonder what
not
would've
telling the
happened
teacher.
if I didn't lock the door, or if he had.
You
successfully
probably would have been
that day.
on the news. Hotel horror story.
This happened a few months ago when my family and I were driving back from my aunt's house.
Really?
The sun was slowly starting to set as we continued driving.
Mm.
As my mom started to get tired of driving, my dad spotted a nice-looking hotel that was pushed back in the forest. My mom pulled over and we walked towards the hotel.
Sorry they had to cut the video short. I'm doing a part 2. Make sure you guys like, comment, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to comment down below for the next Monstrosity Monday video. Without further ado, I'll catch y'all in the next video. I'll see y'all later. Remember, deuces. Ah! Sorry they had to cut the video short. I'm doing a part 2. Make sure you guys like, comment, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to comment down below for the next Monstrosity Monday video. Without further ado, I'll catch y'all in the next video. I'll see y'all later. Remember, deuces. Ah!